Michael Mackey for President. I'm back again. Wanted to talk to you about a few things. Actually, what I want to do is I'm going to tell you over the next few videos my plan when I get into office. The President has an obligation to uphold the Constitution. In order to make that happen swiftly and succinctly, I have to act fast. Therefore, I won't have any time for, shaking hands and getting to know people. I just have to go right to work. And the first thing I'm going to do is repeal the 16th Amendment. Basically, the 16th Amendment is an amendment that just allows Congress to tax us however they see fit. Which is exactly why we went to war with Britain in the first place when we came here. And if you think we have representation in Washington, D.C., your head's in the clouds, because we don't. We have a bunch of crooks in there, and they're bent on socialism. And if you don't believe it, do the research. Economic socialism is prevailing, and we are a socialistic economy. We are a socialistic state. Try to think of something the government doesn't control. I challenge you. The first thing I got to do is overturn the 16th Amendment, and everybody's going to say, how you can, oh my God, it'll never happen. I have a plan. I'm going to use the liberals' policies to do exactly what they're trying to do to us, only in the reverse process. Well, doesn't that make me just as bad as them? Listen, we're at, you could call it war without guns, and in war everything is on the table, and we're at war to preserve the sanctity of America, and I will do that. So once you repeal the 16th Amendment, what do? You implement the fair tax. Everybody pays taxes. It doesn't matter if you're a criminal, if you're a drug dealer. It doesn't matter if you're a rich person in Washington, D.C. Socialists should love this program because you pay by what you consume, and who consumes the most? It's the rich. So the rich are going to be paying more taxes. But socialists don't love that program because it gives up control, and they want control. So that's the first thing we're going to implement. If you go to fairtax.org, you will be able to find everything about the fair tax, and it's like 8 pages long. A third grader could read about the fair tax and know how it works. And if you're under a certain level, if you're in a poverty level or under a certain level of income, you get a rebate check, and it's used towards food and stuff. Businesses get concessions, so they don't have to pay taxes on the goods they need to build and process, and everybody wins. People will start moving here and moving their businesses here again. It's just the way it is. That's the first thing I'm going to do. So your taxes will be straight, and that money doesn't come out of your check anymore. You're no longer paying federal taxes. Oh, everybody will scream, what about the IRS, and what about all those jobs you'd be losing and stuff? You'd restructure those jobs, because the IRS is still going to have to monitor business and make sure that they're honest and upright. But there's no way you can get around paying taxes on goods. But the 16th Amendment has to be repealed, because then the government could implement the fair tax and tax you up the butt. And they would. Trust me, they would. We need to rein in big government. We need to go back to our principles. And understanding that the Constitution was written a long time ago, and our founding fathers understood that, they put in clauses to fix that, which is the amendment process. That is the only process that supersedes the Constitution of the United States of America. Read the Constitution, understand it, and then, if you want to challenge me, then challenge me. I've had too many arguments with liberals, and they don't know what they're talking about stuff that is anti-American. It's always anti-American. If you want to live in a socialist country, move to Venezuela. Leave me alone. I get tired of the people that want socialism and progressivism and Marxism and align with Obama. Yes, Obama. He's a child, and he's a socialist Marxist child. And any liberal believes in socialism and Marxism. I don't care what anybody says. And anybody who says I don't know what Marxism is and socialism is, look around you, because you're living in it. Now let's wake up. Let's fix America. Mackey for President, out.